And what are you going to start trying to do? 이제 도전하려고 하죠. And 도전하다. Try is a good word, but challenge is a better word. Start challenging. Who? Yourself, right? So I'm going to end it right here. Myself. Because you're talking about yourself and your vision for your dreams. So you can say, I'm going to stop running and start challenging myself. Altogether, thanks for the beautiful lecture. I'm going to stop running and start challenging myself. And since he's one of my favorite novelists ever to exist today, I would like to tweet back to him as well. And this is what I would like to say to Paulo Coelho. I believe that there are few things in life worth fighting for. Dreams and love are at the very top of my list. Now you're probably scratching your head saying, what is she talking about? Now I believe, 저는 믿습니다. 저는 또는 이렇게 생각합니다. 인생에서는 제가 싸울 만한 가치를 느끼는 것은 많지 않다고 생각하는데요. Dreams and love are at the very top of my list. 꿈과 사랑은 저에게 굉장히 중요한 그런 토픽입니다. Now, at the very top of my list, what does that really mean? Now, this is the same thing as being at the top of your priorities. So I'm talking about the invisible list that's buried away inside my head. So at the top of my list means at the very top of my priorities. So altogether, I want to say, I believe that there are few things in life worth fighting for. Dreams and love are at the very top of my list, at the very top of my list. Now, I wonder what's at the top of your list. For Paulo Coelho, he highlights dreams and love, and so I like to follow him on Twitter and look at all the inspirational quotes he has to offer, and it just kind of helps me, start getting prepared for work, and when things bring me down, when things get tough, I like to, recollect on why I'm standing here, what's my purpose in life, and I like to review all that good stuff. So I highly recommend visiting Paulo Coelho's Twitter and following him and actually tweeting back, because that's what's really going to help you, take care and really learn the English language. Now, to go over a couple things that we learned today. When things get tough, when learning English becomes more difficult than yesterday, 힘내세요, 힘내세요. What did we learn? 힘내세요. Hang in there, hang in there. When things get tough, hang in there. And to hang in there, one of my better recommendations is to visit other people's Twitter, tweet to them, and actually cruise around and look around their websites a little bit more often so you can be more familiar with different kinds of linguistic structures and different ways to tweet, formal and informal. Now, before we go away, I want you to take away one phrase, if not anything today, and it's of course 참여하지 못했다 또는 참가하지 못했다 또는 참가했다. I hope you're catching on here. Participate, another word that means participate, which means to partake. To partake. Do you remember the example? 저는 자원봉사활동에 참여하지 못했습니다. 참여하지 못했습니다. I wasn't able to partake. I wasn't able to partake in the volunteering process. So repeat after me one last time. I wasn't able to partake in the volunteering process. Now, to partake in something is to participate, right? And again, I reminded you that it's easy to remember this by thinking to take part in something is to partake. Partake. You just move the set of words around or letters around and you get partake. I want to partake in an event. I couldn't partake in a certain event. I partook in a certain event. So there's multiple ways, of course, of past, present, and future tense, but the key word you're taking away from today's lesson is 저는 참여하지 못했습니다. 또는 저는 참여하였습니다. I partook or I partake in the process. So if not anything, this is one thing that I definitely recommend you go over. 참여했습니다. Now another example that we went over today is of course 제 남동생은 오디션에 참가하지 못했습니다. 제 남동생은 오디션에 참가하지 못했습니다. Do you remember? Quiz yourself right now. Don't look at your notes. Try to remember and recollect what I'm trying to ask you. 제 남동생은 오디션에 참가하지 못했습니다. My younger brother wasn't able to partake in the audition. Wasn't able to partake in the audition. So next time when I come back, I want you to remember partake, which means the same thing as participate. And another phrase I want you to take away is, of course, when things get tough, hang in there, hang in there. And always look for some kind of outsource or an outlet where you can get motivated from. And I highly recommend a Twitter source just because there's so many people on this social networking site and there are so many good wisdom and wise words in general to be found. So definitely follow me. If not anybody else, I'll definitely tweet back and we can interact like this through the social networking site. And of course, when things get tough and you want to review English with me, you can always visit our website at www.evse.co.kr and watch us again. Alright, I'll see you all next time on that note. Hang in there and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!